Hello, guys. Welcome to Reddit Uncovered. Hope you all are good, and before we jump to today's stories, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button below. Also, let me know in the comments on which stories you guys want me to work, and the next video will be on that. Let's get started. So, guys, this is the first story of the day, and the title says, Update. Am I the asshole for refusing a wedding gift, knowing there will be strings attached? Post update. Hi, everyone. I posted here a couple of weeks ago and got some wonderful advice. A few people asked for an update, and I thought I'd let you know what happened. It's not good. If you didn't see my original post, my future mother-in-law offered us $25,000 towards our wedding, but I knew there would be strings attached to make the event her way. I thought maybe I was the asshole for overreacting or seeing something that wasn't there, but you all told me I was 100% correct. So I decided to have a heart-to-heart with my future mother-in-law, with my fiancé attending too. I told her that I miss the relationship we used to have, but it's become strained because I feel she has not respected the choices we have made for our wedding. We explained that we aren't depositing the check until we have this conversation and we're all on board about how we move forward. I know we didn't need to provide a rationale, we just required acceptance, but I thought it would help her understand. The wedding size. I reminded her that my fiancé and I are introverts. We would be maxed out emotionally and mentally with 50 people. And quite frankly, we only want the people who have been a part of our lives to be there, so celebrate with us. There's no need for childhood neighbors to attend. There's no need for distant cousins we haven't seen in 15 years to attend. Just the people who have been with us on our journey. The wedding gown. This is non-negotiable. A bride chooses her gown, and I will be choosing one that I can be comfortable being in. This is the first time I'll be wearing a dress since prom, reflects my personal style, and makes me feel beautiful. Not anyone else's personal style. The venue. Okay, this is a bit cringe, but my fiancé and I met at a speed dating event a restaurant was running 4 years ago. We hit it off, and here we are. Our absolute first choice for the reception venue was this place. Their event space will fit 50 max. We thanked her for her generous $25,000, but we would give it back if our decisions aren't respected. We asked if she has any expectations around any decision-making that comes with the gift. My future mother-in-law cried and apologized and told us she just wanted everything to be perfect, and she's sad that she never had a daughter who she can play a normal motherly role in wedding planning. That she was so scared that I'd leave her out of everything, which I never did. I wanted her to feel included. So there you go. We had a resolution. We deposited the check and started to move from the spitballing ideas to confirming vendors phase. When I called the restaurant we wanted for the reception, their private function room was unfortunately booked out for our very specific date that we can't change, which was really sad. So we decided to start looking at other options. A few days later, I get a call from a wedding planner who proceeds to tell me that my future mother-in-law hired her to help with the wedding. What the fuck? I called my future mother-in-law, and she explained that my fiancé mentioned we lost our preferred venue and wanted to take some pressure off my shoulders and hired a wedding planner. She insisted the planner was just to do all the background admin tasks. Okay, I decided to give her the benefit of the doubt. I'm not sure why a wedding planner is needed for a small wedding or why they'd even bother taking the job, but if my future mother-in-law wants to spend her money on making things a little easier for me, that's fine. I met with the planner twice, described our vision for the wedding, and she said she'd put together some bookings to view venues, taste cakes, etc. Here's where the shit hits the fan. The planner sent us a list of venues she's booked for us to see. We had a look online, and all of the venues are large, like designed for 200 guests. We're confused, and when we went to the first appointment yesterday, my fiancé joked that 50 people won't need this much dance room. The planner looked confused and explained that future mother-in-law contacted her last week to explain that we were considering expanding the wedding and would need a bigger space than originally planned. We got home and I called my mom and cried to her that this is all just too damn much and we are now considering eloping. My mom's spidey senses tingled and she called the original restaurant we wanted and was like, I'm calling about an event my sister is planning and she's so forgetful. I just want to confirm she's booked the private function room. It's for date, and my sister's name is mother-in-law's name. You guys, this bitch booked the fucking venue out from under us. She booked it and paid a deposit to secure it so we couldn't have it. I can only imagine she did this to slowly convince us to book a larger venue and host a larger reception. My fiance called her and tore her a new one. He told her she's no longer involved in any aspect of planning. We will not be working with her planner. All vendors will be password protected, and she's lucky she's even still invited, but will only be attending as a guest. No speech, no mother/son dance. He also told her that if she interferes at all again, she won't even be allowed as a guest. We transferred the money back to her account. I told him I'm going no contact. I don't really want her there, but I will be polite on our wedding day because I don't want drama. But then I'm back to no contact for good. He is 100% backing me up. Okay, okay, okay. To be honest, after reading this whole story, I'd vote it as NTA, not the asshole. And the reason is simple. It's your wedding, so you both should decide what to include and how to include in your wedding's planning. And after all the tricks your future mother-in-law performed, I won't even suggest you guys to invite her as a guest too, because I bet she's gonna create a drama there too. Anyways, the comment section is always open for you guys, so feel free to drop your opinions in the comment section below. Let's jump to the next story. Here's the second story of the day, and the title says, Am I overreacting for quitting my job because of an insufferable coworker? I, 30F, quit my job because of the most insufferable coworker, M29. I'll call him Ben for the sake of this post. I was with my company for a total of 6 years. It was a tech company, and I worked in sales for the majority of my time there. I was consistently a top performer, even won 2 awards for having the highest retention rate for my section of the business. So I had a great relationship with a lot of managers and majority of the C-suite. A position opened up to roll out a new product, and I was looking for a new challenge, so I applied for the position and got the job. I had a close relationship with the manager of the new team and was super excited to get started. There were 2 of us on the team, and the coworker I started with was awesome. He was so smart, and I was really excited to work with him, but shortly after I started, he was offered a position at another company, so he quit. I was disappointed but trusted the manager would replace him with someone great. This is where Ben came in. I was excited to work with someone who was an external hire because I felt he could offer valuable insights and feedback. But I was dead wrong. I'm very friendly, so I immediately introduced myself and started inviting him to shadow me in meetings, teaching him about the product, and showing him what I'd learned from our clients so far. One thing I should add is he was very good at formatting documents. Next thing I knew, he was presenting a document with all my work to the managers taking full credit, and it looked like his work because of the formatting. This became a consistent theme along with him talking over me, belittling me, putting me down, calling me names, purposely excluding me from important meetings, stealing my work, not helping out with the hard tasks, and the list goes on. I tried speaking to him directly. I addressed it with my manager, director, and HR, but they just had brief chats with him, and the issue continued. After a year of this, I simply couldn't take it anymore, so I quit. I felt given my track record with the company, the amount of money I'd brought in over the years, and my relationships with my managers, Ben, should have been removed from the team, or written up at the very least. So, my question is, did I overreach? Was it immature to quit a job because of one bad coworker, or was I justified in my frustration? First of all, hats off to you, girl, for putting up with such a stupid coworker for a year. It really takes a lot to do that. And nope, you're not overreacting at all. I would have quit in the first 3 to 6 months if something like that was happening with me. Things and behavior like this should never be tolerated, and one should let them taste their own medicine. That's what I honestly believe. Rest I will leave up to you guys, and you can share your opinions in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button below. It really means a lot. All right, guys, that's it for today, but I promise the next video will be a bit longer than usual to make up for today. And as always, you can drop your stories in the comment section below, or you can also email them directly to me at yourreddituncovered@gmail.com. I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy. Bye.